The long throws are so broken. Leon Bailey's been taking them. He's got 11 assists in 10 games. He's 1 assist actually in overall. He's got 13 assists in 10 starts, 5 sub appearances. He's breaking the assist record for Newcastle United, and it's October. But, well, there you go. That's the entertainers for you. Welcome back!
Honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Yes, welcome back to the entertainers here on the ZHead771 channel. I'm going to do it. Are you ready? Subscribe. I said it only a minute in this time, and that's not even counting the bits I edited out. It's probably only a few seconds in. Subscribe if you're here, and, you know, like it, enjoy the content. Now we've got that out of the way, let's look at how we've been doing since we last met in the 3-3 draw with Basel. Wasn't that fun? We then went on to beat West Ham 4-1. A double from Belotti, a little from Wilson, an extra little one for Badia Shield, just to, you know, just to wink and do a weird twitch. I'm not really sure why I did that. We beat Bordeaux 4-1 as well. Pietro Pellegrini got a hat-trick there, and Bailey got 1 as well, just for good measure. He's really quite good. We then got our first draw in the Premier League season against Nottingham Forest. 1-1. We had to snatch that draw as well with a 91st minute goal from that man again, Pietro Pellegrini. He's been banging in the goals recently, as was seen in the next match against Vittoro, who will play later today. He got another hat-trick there. Adeyemi got 2, and Morton Thosby got 1 as well, just to make it a good 6. Beat Brighton 5-1. We score a lot. We score a lot of goals. Not so many clean sheets as we started with, but scoring a lot of goals. 5-1, Bailey, Wilson, ASM, an own goal from them, and Sean Longstaff, who's made it a habit this year. His new favourite thing is to bang them in from 25 yards every now and again. A lovely goal. Shall we watch it? Let's watch it. Here it is for you. Wilson gets on it. It comes back out. Trossard's trying to clear it. Only as far as Sean Longstaff. First time. Bam. That's what he likes to do this season. After that match, we then played Wolves. 2-1 victory there. They got their 1 in the 91st minute to make it look a bit more respectable. We probably should have had a few more goals, but hey-ho, that's how it goes. Now, today, it's the match I built up on Wednesday. By the way, if you're here, and I should have said beforehand, there was a video on Wednesday this week. Can you believe it? So go back and watch that. I mean, you know the results now, but still, it was fun. You could see actually how that happened. But today, Chelsea, who are now 8th, and Vittoro in the European Conference League, which we're still in, because you can't go up in the same... It's weird, okay? Let's not think about that. Oh, it's a big match against Chelsea. I thought they were higher in the league. Oh yeah, we're still first, undefeated, 10 games in. Gave you a little wink there, not really sure why. Chelsea are 8th now, so 3 defeats to Man United, Aston Villa and Brighton. They've beaten Liverpool though, and Tottenham. So there's some big wins and some big losses in there. You can see from the stats, we're doing quite well. We're doing bloody well. Belotti and Wilson have got 18 goals between them in the league, and there's only been 10 games. 10 in 10 for Wilson. Unbelievable there. I'm just tooting my own trumpet, and so are the board, because they've given me a new contract, which I've signed, even though I'm not really sure if we're going to do any more seasons with Newcastle after this one. I mean, if we win the league, definitely not. But I've signed it anyway, just to, you know, make everybody look at me and think, oh, what a nice young man. I hope you look at me and think, what a nice young man. Please tell me you do. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm going to sort out the team for the Chelsea match, because there's a few injuries. Camavinga's picked up a bit of an Upamecano, I think should be okay, but I'll sort that out right now. So yes, I've now just quickly sorted that out for you. So this is the team we're going out and with today and playing against Chelsea. Livakovic in goal, Owen at left back, Badia Shield and Upamecano the centre backs. Upamecano, sorry, is fine. He's capable of playing the full match today. Aaron's at right back, and Bailey Aya steps into the midfield because of Camavinga's slight injury. Longstaff next to him, ASM on the left, Belotti, Wilson up front. It's a pretty settled 11. But obviously we do try and rotate as much as possible, which is why you'll see lots of good performances from the whole team. It's lovely to see, isn't it? Oh, look at that green. Anyway, let's stop looking at the green of this green and look at the green of the pitch of St James's Park, where we play today. Oh yes, are you ready? I am ready. I think so. Let's stop asking ourselves hypothetical questions and just go and do it, shall we? The Chelsea team today, managed by Ernesto Valverde, which I can say, I just apparently didn't. Kepa's in goal, which is strange. Reece James, Zuma, Tamori, Gossens, I'm not sure. Florentino Luis, Mason Mount, Kante, Havertz, Sancho and Abraham. It's a good team. Not changed too much. I noticed Depay's there. And so is Semedo. Let's pump the fists. Let's say the media have given you a lot of credit. Oh, look at that. Callum Wilson is already inspired and motivated. Hand out a bit of faith. With Aya actually on the field today, it means he is going to be captain of the team ahead of Belotti, who's vice captain, who usually takes the armband. And here we see the lovely graphics. Obviously, this is actually now after the winter update. The video on Wednesday was before the winter update. It's only been a few days, but yeah, the winter update has taken effect. So you will see the little assist graphic when somebody scores a goal underneath the name, which I really enjoy. It shows me. It just says Leon Bailey over and over again, if I'm completely honest, but I really enjoy seeing Leon Bailey's name. Long may he stick around here at Newcastle. First highlight of the game is a corner. Bailey whips it in. It comes back out to Bailey. He has another go at whipping it in. No, he just gets another corner. Okay, good job, Leon. Are we going to see that corner? Was that the highlight? Well, who knows? Let's see the corner. Bailey whips it in again. Upamecano, not quite getting there. Sean Longstaff will though, and that was the highlight right then. It's a highlight. It's a Leon Bailey long throw. So prepare yourself for a possible. Oh no, Kepa's caught it. He's Kepa to that. I mean, I've got a history on this channel, if you haven't been watching, of making bad puns out of goalkeepers' names, which involves them catching or saving things. There was Catcher Schmeichel, there was De Grabka, and now there's Kepadit, which is also quite bad. Chelsea are on the ball here as Kante moves forward into Abraham. They've gone 1-0 up, which not the biggest fan of. I'll be completely honest. Not huge on that. Was a good move from them, but I'm not sure what happened to us defensively. It's only the second highlight of the game, and that first one was that weird corner. Let's have a look at it again. Kante seems to get a bit too much room to pick out the pass to Abraham, who just sort of leaves Badiashile behind. Overall, work to be done. We don't want this to be our first loss of the season in the Premier League on camera. So let's demand a little more as a corner goes in, and Badiashile knocks it over the bar. He's trying to make up for that error. Not quite yet, though. As we get another long throw, Bailey throws it all the way in. Kepa's kept it again, which is a shame. Long throw is not quite working today. Maybe in a little while, though. Kepa, are you going to play it out? Or yeah, he's just hammered that straight into Badiashile, who's headed it back down to James. It's a bit of deja vu, but Owen actually gets there this time. Sean Longstaff and Aya clear it up in the centre, out to Leon Bailey, the danger man on the right-hand side, comes inside, takes a shot. Kepa has to tip it over the bar. And we're not going to watch this corner because we know it's not going to come to anything. It's a long throw. Well, hopefully it's a long throw. Yes, Bailey's winding up. Bam! Straight in. It's gone in. No, it's off the bar. That time Kepa didn't keep it. And Belotti closer than we've been. Another long throw. This match engine. Belotti with another great chance from a long throw. This is how Bailey's getting a lot of assists. I'm not saying they're all through long throws and corners, but I'm saying there might be a slight advantage to him taking those. He doesn't even have the best long throw stats. I'm not even sure what it is. He's on a 7-point line. His long throws are 14. They're pretty good, okay? As we roll into half-time, and I've said that slowly so we can get there, I'm not really too happy with a 1-0. The XG suggests we're not doing that. So what we're going to do is ask them to show a bit of desire and then say they have the ability to turn this around and then go out in the second half. 1-0 down. Some poor performances from Dayot and Owen and Callum and Belotti. We do have options on the bench to make that right. I haven't seen anything from Wilson today, so maybe let's make early changes. 53 minutes, no messing about. Pietro Pellegrini on for... Bring him on for Wilson and then switch those two around. So Belotti's now more advanced and Pellegrini is being really good. He's been scoring all those goals as a pressing forward, so we'll put him there. Otherwise, Serrano can play striker, but I don't really think he's quite up to it. The centre-backs are not doing great today. Dayot does have that knock, so he's not quite sharp. Is Christian the option? I don't know. I do have faith in them, but yeah, I'm going to do it because he's on a yellow card as well. On a 6.2 and a yellow card, that can only mean more mistakes or a red card. So I'm going to make a double change on 55 minutes, and we're going to hope that that has an effect. We're actually going to go a bit more attacking as well, and fire them up. Fire up the lads. Go on, lads. Weird face. Livakovic's having an off day, which he doesn't do much, which, real shame. Highlight, 75 minutes have gone. We've actually gone very attacking now, so you may see a few more chances, probably at both ends, hopefully at our end. At the minute, we're being robbed, according to the XG. Absolutely lovely little backfill from Sean Longstaff, ASM. Back to him now. Sean, pick up that pass, or just plonk it down the middle straight into Kepa's hands, and that's easy for him to Kepa the ball there that time. Kepa boots it long. Badia Shield, this time down to Aya. We can build an attack from here. Badia Shield. Move it forward into Aya. Good pass out to ASM. He's got somebody on his left. Sean Longstaff picks out Pellegrini. Goal! I told you he's been scoring a lot. 10th of the season in all competitions. And there's the little assist graphic for Sean Longstaff this time. 1-1. Still 15 minutes to go. We're on very attacking. I'm going to keep it at that for now. I've just berated them. That was a minute ago. They were very happy with it, actually. So don't look at me like that. They were really happy with being berated. He could have switched that into the middle for Belotti, but Pellegrini is... He's doing really well. He's finally settling in. I think a lot of these players took a little while to settle in. Belotti's still not performing to the best. Neither is ASM. As we go for another highlight, 80 minutes gone now. We're on the ball, which can be good, which is good usually when you have the ball. It's better than not having the ball. Aaron's just motoring down that right-hand side. Can he find the ball into the box? He gets to the byline. He gets to Bailey, who gets into the box. And Sean Longstaff's there, and it's 2-1, and we drop back down to positive. Because we don't want to be too open for the last 10 minutes. Probably should go defensive, but that's not the entertainer's way. We don't do that here unless we're playing a much better team, and we really need to get through into knockout competition. We've gone 2-1 up. Sean Longstaff, good ball by Bailey. See, that is not a long throw assist. That's a real assist, and puts him on a lot for the season. Right then, last 5 minutes. Any changes to make to waste some time? I think so. Some tired legs out there, the likes of Leon, Sean, Aya. So we could do a little bit of... Ooh, is that the right move? Yes, Morton Thorsby, the work rate. We put him into box to box. Sean goes to deep line playmaker on defensive duties. Do we? No. I think Aya's better positioning and defensive work than Sean, he's pretty good defensively, but in fact, what I'm going to do is something completely different. I'm going to bring Serrano on for ASM and just hopefully see out the last 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 4 minutes of extra time. 1, 2, count with me. 3, you count. I don't hear you counting. There's a highlight. Havertz, Kovacic. They brought on Kovacic. Good interception. Aya out to Bailey. They're probably pressing a bit more for the winner now as well. Bailey, though, has got a lot of space to move into, and he does move into, and he shoots wide. Good work, Bailey. Waste that time. Love it. And are we going to just watch this last 15 seconds? Just keep them that way, end of the pitch. For you, that probably looked like I was pointing the wrong way. So, oh no, Memphis Depay's running through. Don't let him do anything, okay? Just don't let him. That's a great challenge. Goal kick as well. What a fantastic challenge that was. By Christian Mosquera. My change was warranted there then. Dale probably not that sharpest, like I say, from that injury, but blow the whistle with 30 seconds over the allotted time, referee. The allotted time. Referee, you need to get back to your allotment. The allotted time is over. We're still playing. Kovacic forward to Sancho. They've got Jadon Sancho. It's out for a throw-in, and it's 2-1. We've turned that around magnificently. We shouldn't have been 1-0 down in the first place, according to the XG. We should have had an extra half a goal. So, what does that tell you? It tells you everything you need to know. Outstretch the arms. Brilliantly to come back there and win that. Leon Bailey's got a 9.6. He's just... Oh, you did well out there. He loves it. He loves the attention. I hope he does anyway. Yeah, I'm thrilled with that comeback. And so we move into the next game. Oh, still top of the league. Obviously, the teams below us have a game in hand, but they can't even touch us. Well, they can get in within touching distance, but the goal difference says it all. We are motoring. And like I said last time, say it quietly, but we're a real contender this year. Really, really quite good. good actually. So watch out, because that's really good, aren't we? Okay, you get the point. Anyway, the next game is that Romanian team, Viitorul. I chose to play them in this episode because I thought this game might go badly, but it's gone really well. So this is just an extra bonus bit now. So stick around. I'll see you in just a second, and we'll play Viitorul. Welcome back. It's only been a few seconds for you and a few days for me. No, not a few days. It's been a few minutes. I haven't been sat here for days cycling through the continue button. Anyway, that's a story for another day. When I do cycle through the continue button, we're back. Is the main point? We're playing Viitorul in the European Conference League group stages, and of course that means it's time for the A team as opposed to Team 1. We talked about it last time. If you weren't, it's the other team, right? We have a lot of players. We're good now. Of course, Livakovic still starts in goal for now, as Freddie Woodman and Mark Hill. I don't really trust them that much, but the rest of the team has changed, apart from Aya, who has played both games. Lewis is back. Jamal Lewis is back from his fractured leg. He had an injury on, which has affected his bravery, but he's back now and playing in the first team, so he's back for these games. Lewis Matisma, Christian Mosquera, who will be now playing first team games, with Dale actually picking up a further injury for 2 to 4 weeks. So, well, we know we can trust Christian. He's got a T after, he got a H after the T in Christian. That's why I'm not calling him Christian, I'm calling him Christian. It's not because I'm making fun, right? Okay, got that. Menino, Almiron, Aya, Thorsby, Serrano, Pellegri, and Adeyemi. The Pellegri-Adeyemi partnership up front, you can see there 14 goals between them, and they've only played in the cup games, and Pellegri's obviously got a lot of goals off the bench in the Premier League, like you just saw a minute ago. He's a bit of a star all of a sudden. He can have a look at him as an advanced forward and as a pressing forward. He can do either. The aggression's not quite there, but that might be for the best. Adeyemi, he's just all over the place. Determination on the way down, even though he's resolute. I'm not really sure. Let's just go into the game against Viitorul. Hopefully, you'll just hear, and this is just a nice experience for everybody. We get to watch a lot of goals go in. We are away, so maybe not as many. They've changed their formation from their last match, and they've gone with one up front. Oh, they're playing a 4-2-3-1, are they, this time? That's original. 4-4-2 is not original, I don't know what I'm saying. Let's outstretch the arms. Let's not do that, actually. Let's point the finger, be in the good run, impress me, pump the fists, give the faith, pump the fists, give the faith. As you know now, it's just what I do, said the assistant. That's another thing I do, as we discussed previously. Now let's hopefully see a lot of goals for all these fans that are in attendance. Nobody's made the journey out, have they? First highlight of the game is actually a throw-in for them, as they give it to Artian and Capusa. I've not heard of any of these players either. Menino intercepts, and Almiron's now going to... No, he's not going to get there. Hopefully we don't become complacent all of a sudden. We wouldn't do that, would we? Menino with a good sliding challenge. It falls to them again, though. Can we... Mosquera? No? I put the extra H in his surname there. Sorry, Christian. Casat, they're just playing it around quite nicely in this 4-2-3-1. They've turned into Barcelona. Livakovic saves, though. So I'm just going to fire the team up a little bit and, hopefully provoke a reaction. Maybe immediately. Menino's got good long throws. So he'll be taking them today because Bailey's not on the pitch. Adeyemi goes for a long shot, and that's just wide. It's another throw-in for them in that exact same place where we saw it last time. Can we get the ball back? Yes, Livakovic with a... Well, that was for the cameras, wasn't it, Dominic? He didn't respond. I don't know what I was expecting him to say, but... It was for the cameras, if you're wondering. Lewis now on the left-hand side, moving forward. He's looking for an option, or is he just going to run himself? No, he does find the option of Serrano, who's coming into the box. Takes a shot. It's a save. Or no, it's not a save. It's just hit the side netting. Okay. It's a long throw. Here we go. Menino, you can do it. Here it comes. Gabriel into Pellegrini. It's a goal. The long winding Gabriel was what made it happen. Obviously, we know that. We know it wasn't all down to the long throw, which is, well, you've seen a little bit broken. Although the last game, we didn't really score any, did we? We only scored, we've only seen it now. That's the first goal of the game. Pellegrini gets another one to add to his tally for the season, which is very nice tally so far. Almiron with a sliding challenge, not really sure we've seen that from you much, Miguel, but I appreciate it. Another challenge from you. Good work, Miguel. Into Adeyemi, who's got that pace to burn. He just turns the man, and runs into the box on his left foot, smashes it at Kabuz, who barely knew what he'd done, but he saved it nonetheless. And there's a corner which won't come to anything. It's a corner. This time it's the start of the highlight, so it might come to something as it bounces off the crossbar from Matisma. And we go straight into another highlight. Just thinking to myself at the minute about how I said Matisma, and bounces off the crossbar. Just tried to add a little pizzazz to it, you know, this commentary. We're expected to win here, so I've got to add a bit of pizzazz, unless Serrano can do it here. Go on, Serrano. Oh, there you go. I ask and you shall receive from Nico Serrano. I said, can you add a little pizzazz? And he goes, here's some pizzazz for you, and pretended to flash some cash. Hopefully you got that change from euros since you move, Nico. Did anybody explain to him? Hopefully. But that's a lovely strike anyway. It doesn't matter. I'll give him euros. Let him pay in euros at Tesco's. I don't care. That's beautiful. That's the reward, isn't it? That's the reward every player wants. When they score a goal, they're like, oh, let me pay in euros in Tesco's. That's my reward. Not a goal bonus or anything. What am I going on about? Lewis with a challenge into Serrano. Can we go and make it 3 before half-time? Probably. Livakovic on the ball, gives it to Christian Mosquera. Mosquera moving out, plays it into Almiron. Almiron coming up that left-hand side into Adeyemi, who's looking for another goal today to add to his tally so far of the season. Gets it into Pellegrini, and that is lovely from Adeyemi. You are very nice, very, very selfless from Adeyemi there, as he had an opportunity to maybe have a go from that angle, but he saw Pellegrini in space and thought, that's the man who's going to score. That's the XG booster that we want and need, because the players can see the XG as well, I presume. I hope so. I hope there's a board like in the corner of the stadium that just says, this is the XG at the minute. Menino with a very long free kick, which doesn't come to anything. As we're moving towards half-time, it's 3-0 already. Menino gets the ball back. He loves it at his feet, and he's improving a lot as well as Gabriel Menino. A lot of our players are. Adeyemi's through here. Make it 4. Oh, it's unlucky, Adeyemi. But good movement there off the ball. That off the ball of 18. You saw it there coming into effect. And we'll watch the corner. Why not? It won't come to anything. Oh, it's a good thing we watched the corner, right? Because Matisma scored from it. It's 4. It's 4-0. Oh, let's see how many we can get today, everybody. Come on. Show me why you should be in the Premier League starting 11. I mean, some of you it's because of injuries, I know. But Matisma there, lovely finish with his head. Lovely header, I should say. And we go straight into another highlight, do we? We're not stopping. No let up. We want this. We want as many goals as possible as Almiron intercepts. Where are we going now? Forward, I presume. Almiron, find it. No, Thorsby, find it. There it is. Nico Serrano into Pellegrini. Where's the ball? Almiron, who's going to play that ball? There it is, into Adeyemi. Oh, Kabuz and Adeyemi are having a duel today. Everybody else is just shooting past him. But Adeyemi's having a bit of a problem as that corner doesn't come to anything. So long throw, Gabriel Menino lobs it into the box. Pellegrini's there. Pellegrini hits the crossbar. And it's fallen to Adeyemi, who's still in the box, and I think that will be that. It's another highlight before half-time. This game is full of action. Lewis heads it down, but it's gone to the Victoral team. Kasap coming in into Artian. Lewis gets it back, though, and we're back on the ball after only briefly giving it away. We're back to Livakovic. Let's just play it round. Livakovic, by the way, is also improving. Even at the age, I think it's 26, 27. His one-on-ones are now up to 19, which is ridiculous. As was that ball to Pellegrini, who's finished it as well. 5-0. It's not half-time yet. It's 5-0. Well, I did say we're all coming here today just to have a nice time, watch the goals flow, and we're watching some lovely football today. Almiron, I think, plays that ball. Oh, it's beautiful. It cuts the defence open, and Pellegrini, simple finish. Adeyemi's watching on thinking, next time I'll try that. The keeper's beaten once again. He's probably not having the best time of his life, as the fans are probably just here to watch us, I assume. Is that selfish? Is that a weird thing to say? I mean, Pellegrini's only 9.4. Very happy, keep it up. Let's just go and watch the second half and stop thinking about if I'm blowing mine and all their trumpets too much. That's a weird thing to say too. Well, I was going to watch and just wait, but no need to wait anymore. We've got another highlight. Almiron Let's see what he can do. He has a shot from range, because why not? If 5-0 up, you may as well try and get a 30-yarder every now and again. We go into another one. We are unstoppable today, aren't we? Almiron coming through. Ball to Adeyemi. Was he offside? I think he got back. Oh, he's tried the chip. Adeyemi. That was cheeky. He was offside, so I was right about that. 65 minutes have gone. I don't need to make any changes, but since we're here, may as well. A lot of the players on the bench are first team players, but I'm going to get Matty Longstaff a little run around as a playmaker. Christopher Ayer, the only one, well, Morton Thorsby's just dropped down below a 7, but previously it was only Captain Christopher Ayer who was below a 7, so we're going to bring him off, get Matty Longstaff some sharpness, bit of game time, because he's a useful backup, and he's homegrown, which is great for the European quota, as we need homegrown players. We've got 2 Longstaffs and a couple of others. I think Matisma, because we signed him at 18, he's actually possibly going to become homegrown very soon, as Adeyemi gets the ball fed to him. Oof, that was close, Adeyemi. On his stronger left foot there. Could have been a little bit closer. 79 minutes have passed. We're on the ball again. We're just playing around the back. Super casually. Matisma looking forward, looking left. Lewis looking forward. One ball over the top. Adeyemi's going to use his pace there. This time Adeyemi. Still no. This match now is just... We've already won. We're just here to hope that Adeyemi can get his goal for the day. And improve his shooting. Serrano, ball in from the corner. This time it doesn't come to anything. And Thorsby just gonna... I mean, is this going on? No, it's not. One more highlight. Maybe there'll be more after this, but I'm saying one more for now. It's a free kick. Almiron steps up. Oof, just off the outside of the post there. One thing to note is we actually don't have anybody with superb free kicks. We've got some 12s and some 13s knocking about, but yeah, free kicks are not our strongest area by any means. And I was right, there was only that one more highlight. As we win 5-0, all the work was done in the first half. The second half was just about trying to get Adeyemi a goal and score from 30 yards. But that's nice, isn't it? A nice victory. I probably should have done some individual talks to say well done to the players like Pellegrini and such. And with that, there's 2 games left of the group, and we have opened up an 8-point gap over third. So we're through in the group stage of the European Conference League. So glad you're here to see that. Now it's just about, praise it now quickly, a superb in front of goal. Now it's just about winning the group, so we don't have to go through the first knockout round. We can go straight into the second knockout round. So we've just got to keep ourselves ahead of Basel, who we play next. So if we beat them, let's just double check that group quickly. We're 2 points ahead of them, so yeah, if we beat them, then we've done it. We're through in first place, and then the last match doesn't even matter. Bordeaux can just, I don't know, we can have some wine. It's a nice region for that stuff, so maybe that's what we'll do. I'm not sure. Probably shouldn't get complacent and drink wine though. Either way, we have got some big games coming up in the likes of Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, as we roll into December, so let's keep this moving. Should we meet back for the end of 2022, an Arsenal-Watford double bill Boxing Day and New Year's Eve, as apparently we've got an FA Cup game on New Year's Eve as well that we don't know who the opponent is yet. Alright, we'll just meet back around Christmas. How does that sound? Oh my goodness, I've just realised after the Man United game there's a big gap because of the World Cup. Wow. Do you want to watch any World Cup? Because I might. It's in the middle of the season. Hopefully nobody gets horrifically injured while they're on World Cup duty. Comment below if you want to see any of the World Cup in this game universe. The 2022 Qatar World Cup. If not, then we'll meet back for this and I'll just tell you what happened in the World Cup. But if you want an extra special episode purely about the World Cup, not about Newcastle at all, let me know and we'll watch some. We'll have a look at the World Cup. Yes, I'm stealing that format from Zealand, but it's good. It's a good format. Either way, like I said earlier in the video, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and I will see you back next time for some more entertainers when hopefully we'll keep on in first place.